I'm Mark Hallen, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of saltwateraquarium.com. Taking a first look at the Neptune Systems GRO Refugium Light. Now when Neptune Systems came to me and said, hey, we're doing a Refugium Light, my first thought was, okay, you guys wouldn't do a Refugium Light unless you had something up your sleeve, so tell me about it, and more importantly, show me what you got. Now I've been using a GRO for several months, and I'm going to share my reactions to it, but before we get there, let's dive into the pertinent details. The GRO Refugium Light takes the panel approach to lighting by placing 84 LEDs across a 9-inch by 6-inch area. The spectrum is heavy in the blue and red-orange areas, which makes it ideal for growing macroalgae. Since the LEDs are spread out, any burning of the macroalgae from focused light is minimized. Due to the rectangular shape, Neptune says the GRO can light a 24-inch by 18-inch area. Now 24 by 18 inches is likely larger than a Refugium, so you should be able to get enough spread out of the GRO without having to lift it far off your Refugium. Speaking of spread, worried about light spillage? Since the GRO is nearly completely waterproof, you can place it very close to the water surface without concern of it getting splashed. Power for the GRO is provided either by the DC 24 port on the Energy Bar A32, FMM, or one-link module. There's also an optional power supply, so you don't need an apex to run the GRO. I'll say that again in case you're just tuning in, you don't need an apex to run the GRO. While I'm talking about power, the GRO is passively cooled, so there's no fan to suck in salt or splashing water. The GRO comes with a flexible gooseneck and 2 available mounting options, either a pipe clamp or a flat clamp that mounts to the side of a sump or Refugium. I personally suspended the GRO over my Refugium using the standard hanging kit. Here's my reaction to the GRO Light after using it for several months. Number one, I really like the panel light, how it spreads out the LEDs and it spreads out the light, but it's also waterproof so I can get it really close to the algae. This is nice when I don't have extra spill in my fish room or in other areas of my sump that I have on my temporary holding tank. Now I originally thought, well, why doesn't it have dimming capabilities? I mean, Neptune Systems is all about control, but you can't dim the thing. But then I thought about it and I talked to Neptune, there really isn't a need to dim a Refugium light. It either needs to be on and growing algae or off. It's not like your algae is going to go to sleep slowly because the light is dimming down. So I'm okay with the fact that it doesn't have dimming capabilities. Now, one nice thing that I really like about the GRO is I don't have to have a power brick. If I can eliminate a power brick around my saltwater tank, I'm a happy guy. You got all these bricks that you got to mount and cords you got to run. With the GRO, since I already have a Neptune Systems Apex, I plug it straight into the Energy Bar 32 and I'm up and running. Now remember, if you have a one link or an FMM, that will power and control the GRO as well. So overall, I like this approach to Refugium lighting. Nice panel light, it's passively cooled. Don't have to worry about salt creep, it can get wet. This is a great light that I can put down in a Refugium, use on my tank, my clients' tanks, and for those of you that have smaller sumps with a small built-in Refugium component, it's right up your alley. I'm Mark Hallen, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of saltwateraquarium.com. I'll catch you in the next episode.